What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? Break number 1063 BD. It's a 10-box break of Topps Chrome Basketball Megas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. There you go. Good luck, everybody. Box number 1. Alright, box number 1. Alright, box number 1, here we go. Sleek Finishers, that's Jeremiah Fears. We got VJ Edgecomb. We got Bones Highland on the Ray Wave. On the Aqua Ray Wave, that is Nickel Alexander Walker, 73 out of 199. Cedric Coward, that's Jarris Walker. Sean Behringer, Jaden Ivey. That's a Serenity of Magic Johnson. Evan Mobley, Alex Caruso on the Refractor. Ball of Duty, that's Giannis. Cam Johnson. Ivica Zubac on the Refractor. Prism Refractor of Franz Wagner. Noah Penda. We got Yannick Conan Niederhauser on the Ray Wave. And that's Christian Bond and Micah Peavy. Box number 2. Alright, here we go, box 2. We got Ball of Duty, Tyrese Maxey. Grant Williams. Refractor of O'Shea Brissett. Youthquake, VJ Edgecomb. PJ Washington on the Ray Wave. Aqua for the Lakers, that is Maxi Kleber. 32 out of 199. Devin Booker, RJ Barrett. Pele Larson, Daniel Gafford. Ball of Duty Joker, Jabari Smith Jr. There's Steph Curry on the refractor. Prism refractor, Desmond Bain. That is Isaiah Hartenstein. Walker Kessler on the Ray Wave. Jokic and Sharp. Box number 3. All right, here we go. Box number 3. Serenity of Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag on the Serenity. Steven Adams on the X-Fractor. Joker on the Refractor. There's Dylan Harper on the Instinct. Dwight Powell. Drew Holiday Ray Wave. Sean George, Noah Clowney. That is Activators of Dylan Harper. Luke Cornett, Aaron Wiggins on the Refractor. There's Dirk. Rick Barry on the Ray Wave for Golden State. Hyper Refractor or Prism Refractor is Dyson Daniels for Atlanta. We got Rick Barry, Drew Holiday, Jeremiah Fears, and Jason Tatum. Box number 4. Box number 4. Box 4. That is Igor Demon on the Go Time. Clay Thompson. That is Chris Murray on the Refractor. Ace Bailey, Youthquake. Sabonis. There's Jalen Duran on the Ray Wave. That was Buddy Hield and Miles Turner on the X-Fractors. That is Shaquille O'Neal on the Ball of Duty refractor. Ball of Duty refractor, Shaquille O'Neal. Nice hit. We got Russell Westbrook, X-Fractor. Catman on the refractor. Bilal Kubale. There's Elijah Martin on the Ray Wave. Could not get that name out. Dwayne Wade on the Prism refractor. We got Amari Williams and Tijane Salon. Ryan Kalkbrenner and Andrew Nebhard. Box number 5. The SGA cards are buybacks. Is that what you're calling it? What's saying? Alright. If SGA is a buyback, I will top load those at the end of the break. After the break. Alright, here we go. Got Jason Tatum on the Serenity. Jalen Duran. Hugo Gonzalez on the refractor. There's Cooper Flag on the base. There's Derek Queen Destiny. Elia Martin. Jason Tatum on the Ray Wave. Green. That is Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac for the Orlando Magic. That is 33 out of 99. Yannick Konanita Bones Highland. There's your Rookie of the Year buyback for Cooper Flag. I know that's $20 on the buyback. I didn't hear that they were doing it for the MVP this year, but I will take care of it after. There's Nolan Traore, Kobe White. Inspirational of James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Tyler Hero on the refractor, Mason Plumlee on the Prism refractor, Igor Demon, Jeremiah Fears on the Ray Wave, Shaq and Jalen Green. Box number 6. Box number 6. Looks like we got some yellow coming. That is Colin Murphy-Boyles on the go time. Kawhi Leonard. LaMelo on the refractor. That is a refractor activators of Kyrie Irving for Dallas. Nice hit for Dallas. That's Rashawn Holmes, X-Fractor. Luke Cornett on the Ray Wave. That's OG Anunoby on the yellow Ray Wave, 200 out of 275. Wemby, Malik Beasley. Yeah, Joker and Giannis are... I know Joker is pretty rare. I mean, Giannis I get a little bit more. But for sure, Giannis, Joker is definitely a rare hit. I did pull one of his image variations. There's Chris Paul. Onyeka Okongwu. There's Ball of Duty, Jaylen Brown, PJ Washington, Anthony Edwards refractor, Prism refractor of Thaddeus Young, Walker Kessler, Dirk on the Ray Wave. That is Asa Newell on the auto for Atlanta. That is a sick auto. Chromographs style card, Asa Newell for Atlanta. Nice hit for Atlanta right there. Man, quickly, Trae Young. Alright. Do you post breaks on your page? Got a sick baby, but would love to see Pistons. I paid later once he's asleep. Nice looking card. Yes, all of our breaks are listed. Our after the break is over, the replays on YouTube, I believe, are like within 5 minutes, and the replays on eBay, I don't know if they take a little bit longer, but I know on YouTube, if you go to Breaks and Takes 2, our second channel, it's listed, and it's like listed within like 5 minutes of the break finishing. Okay, Joe? Box number 7. As far as if you want to watch the replay on eBay, you have to go to eBay Replays. eBay Replays, and it'll show you the replay. Alright, here we go, box 7. Oh my goodness. Nice. That is patented Walter Clayton Jr. for Utah. That is a sick hit. Dude, that is fire right there. That is super fire. Nice hit. Derek Whitehead. There's Stephon Castle on the refractor. VJ Edgecombe. Carmelo. Kobe White on the Ray Wave. There is Scotty Barnes and Josh Giddey. Go Time. There's Con Canoopel. Halley on the X-Fractor. Naz Reed on the Refractor. Colin Sexton. Nolan Traore, Ray Wave. Prism Refractor, Cam Jones. Noah Eskew. THT, Talon Horton Tucker. There's Draymond, and there's Nick Smith Jr. Box number 8. There we go. All right, here we go. Box number 8. Inspirational. There's Donovan Mitchell. Harrison Ingram. Has Pasquale Siakam on the Refractor. That is a nice hit right there. Ball of Duty, Ray Wave. Ball of Duty, Ray Wave of Con Canoopel. Nice hit for Charlotte. Scoot on the X-Fractor. Trae Young, Ray Wave. Kevin Durant, Javon Small. Activators, Jimmy Butler. Zachary Richauchier, X-Fractor. Kyle Kuzma, Refractor. There's SGA on the X-Fractor. Emmanuel Quickly on the Ray Wave. That's Harrison Barnes on the Prism Refractor. Grayson Allen, Ben Shepherd. There's Kelly Oubre and Jamal Murray. Box number 9. Hey Joe, did you catch what I said about the replays, bud? Okay, so the replays are loaded on YouTube about 5 minutes after the break is done on Breaks and Takes 2. This channel, same name on YouTube. If you want to watch it on eBay, I don't know how long it takes to load to the replays, but it's on eBay Replays. You have to find it on eBay Replays. It's not on our page on eBay, but it is on our page on YouTube. Okay, bud? Yeah. YouTube is super simple. Go to Breaks and Takes 2. Make sure you go to Breaks and Takes 2, and it'll be on there like 5 minutes after the break's done. There's Trae Young on the activators. Anthony Davis. Jay Sean Tate refractor. Sleek finishers. Nice. Nice refractor sleek finishers of Ja Morant from Memphis. Chaz Lanier on the X-Fractor. Noah Clowney on the Ray Wave. There's Liam McNeely and Cade Cunningham. There's Jalen Brunson on the Inspirational. D'Angelo Russell on the X-Fractor. Torian Prince Refractor. Kasparis on the X-Fractor. Keshawn George Ray Wave. Prism Refractor of Benedict Mathern. Trey Johnson, Dylan Brooks. There's Magic and Jalen Johnson. Alright, box number 10, guys. Here it is. Box number 10. Alright, box number 10. There's Rocco Zikarsky and Jaylen Brown. Jaren Jackson Jr. on the Prism Refractor. Cooper Flag on the X-Fractor. Nice. And Dwight Powell on the Ray Wave. That is Donovan Mitchell on the Ball of Duty. Josh Green. That is Brandon Clark on the Refractor. Kevin Garnett. Max Christie. 3 packs to go. We got some blue. That's Darren Fox. There's Peyton Pritchard. And our blue going to the Warriors. That is Rick Barry. Rick Barry, 63 of 150. 63 out of 150. Alex Sarr, not Alexander Sarr. And that is Steven Adams on the Ray Wave. That is Jalen Green on the go time. Rasheer Fleming. And on the final refractor, we got Brooks Barnhizer. All right. Let me move this stuff out of the way, and let's go ahead and get our I can speak, I swear. Our recap in. All right, our Ray Waves. All right, we got Steven Adams, Dwight Powell, Keyshawn George, Noah Clowney, Emmanuel Quickly, Trey Young. There's Traore, Kobe White, Dirk, Luke Cornett, Jeremiah Fears, Tatum, Martin. There's Jalen Duran, Rick Barry, Holiday. There's Walker Kessler, P.J. Washington, Yannick. We got Bone Highland. Our refractors. We got Brooks, Barnhizer, Clark, Prince, Tate. We got Kuzma, Siakam, Reed, Stephon, Castle, Ant-Man, Mello, Hero, Hugo Gonzalez, Catman, Chris Murray, Wiggins, Joker, Steph, O'Shea Brissett. Now, if he does go back to back and they say that this is a buyback, because this is a refractor, it should be worth about $40. Or, no, I mean, oh, that's SGA. I'm thinking of, but yeah, if we have a prism or a refractor, it's $40. Zubac and Caruso. Do we have an SGA in this or in the X-Fractors? I think it was the X-Fractors. Jaren Jackson Jr., Mathern, Barnes, Jones, Thaddeus Young, Plumlee, Wade, Daniels, Bain, Wagner. Our Cooper flag hits. We have a base and we have a Serenity. Our numbered cards, we got OG to 275, Maxi Kleber and Nickel Alexander Walker to 199, to 150 Rick Barry and Jonathan Isaac to 99. Our short print, Ray Wave, Ball of Duty, Con Canoopel, sleek finishers of John Morant, activators of Kyrie, and Ball of Duty of Shaq. We had Asa Newell on the rookie auto for Atlanta. We had patented Walker Clayton Jr. for Utah. And we had this beautiful Cooper flag X-Fractor hit for Dallas. There's your break, my friends. I appreciate you all for being here. Hope to see you next time. Hope you had a good time, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.